Should we do some vocal exercises? La 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 la. Leather.
Seashells. Wait, she.
Pickle pepper picks a pack of pickled peppers. I didn't do that right. Hello? Huh.
Why is it not getting quieter?
I don't know. Well, hello. This is DJ Lazulily. Oh my god.
What?
Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna turn that off. My name is DJ Lazulily. On. Oh my god. Okay, so after a couple of technical difficulties, we are here in the studio with Ryan.
Hi, people. Woo, 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 woo.
Woohoo! Okay, so this chair keeps slipping back. That's okay. We're just gonna run with it. So, my name is DJ Lazulily, and you usually would be tuning in to Brew and Brew Marketplace, but big news. We have a major rebrand coming up.
Snaps.
And, okay, so Brew and Brewin was about interviewing local brewing entrepreneurs, whether they be nail artists, clothes menders, DJs, piercers, whoever you want. Brew and Brewin had it. But not anymore. Brew and Brewin is dead, so if you need something, I don't know, go on Instagram or something. I'm out. This new show is all about interviewing local comedians, and this is actually what I wanted to do initially, before I realized I don't actually know any comedians, and that probably wouldn't be possible. But as I've started doing stand-up, I've met people, and now it's a possibility.
Wait, you do stand-up?
I do stand-up.
Wait.
I'm trying to break onto the scene. Let me tell you a story.
Wait, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, story time. I went to a comedy club last night out in Santa Monica. I know, it was a 50-minute bus ride.
God.
50 minutes in the bus. It was insane. Some guy peed on the bus, and it trickled down the aisle. It was disgusting. It was so gross.
Oh,
but whatever. I'm in the bus. It's chill. I get out. I'm going in line. And can I just say, I was the funniest person in line.
Love it.
You want to know why?
I do want to know why.
I tapped the guy who's standing in front of us. I said, is this the line? He looked around, and you know who he looked like?
Who?
Skateboard kid, also in comedy.
Oh, Jonas.
He looked like him, and I was kind of taken aback. Anyways, I was like, oh my god. Anyway, so I asked him if this is the line. He's like, I guess. And then I said, oh, well, context clues, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, he laughed. Guy behind me laughed. Everyone was laughing. Okay, got the whole squad.
Yes.
And anyway, we get to the front of the line, me and my buddy Ella, and the bouncer says, $2 in ID, please.
$2?
$2 to get in.
Okay.
And so I hand him $2, and I say, listen, man, I don't have an ID. I'm 18, right? Just let me in. He says, no, it's a 21 plus affair. And so I'm begging with the guy. I'm like, listen, man, I took a bus out here, 15 minutes. Some guy pissed on the bus. It was a nightmare. There was traffic, fucking construction in the road. Some crazy guy was sitting next to me. Listen, man, I walked down here. I saw a man get arrested. I saw some guy, I think smoke meth. Listen, bro, just let me into this comedy club. And he was like, no. So,
oh, great.
And then I pulled out another tactic. I was like, listen, who can I plead to? Like, I'm the manager.
I was
trying to pull every single string.
Way.
And this guy wasn't having it. So, yeah, fuck that place. And so the other reason that I wanted to do this revamp of my show is so that the next time I go there, they cry. They're like, I can't believe we turned you down. I can't believe it. You know, and I get to say, I don't even know if I want to come into this club.
You're going to be like, who are you again? You're the manager?
This isn't like Laugh Factory, but I guess it's okay. You know, like I get to like fuck around with them. Oops. So that's my intention.
Yeah, that is really beautiful. And also, kudos to you for actually doing comedy work, like out
Thanks.
and about in the world. I cannot say I've ever done it because it's just like, I don't know what I'd say, quite frankly.
But you have your own show.
That is true. I do have my own show for 4 quarters now on UCLA radio.
That is awesome. And so, what I wanted to do for this first kind of transitionary show is ask you what you like about comedy. So, I have a couple of questions prepared.
Okay, awesome.
But just what do you think of when you think of comedy?
Just like first, right off the top of my
Like
head.
someone yells comedy at you, like someone's driving in a car, you're walking on a sidewalk, you yell comedy.
Comedy!
What's coming to your mind?
I think of laughter. I think it's like the whole reason I like comedy because I, as a person, have always laughed a lot. Like, even as a little baby, I was always like giggling and laughing. And I know it seems like the obvious effect of comedy would be laughter, but like, truly, that is both, I think, the expectation of like the word comedy when I hear it applied to other people, and also like what I expect it means to myself is laughter.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And okay, why make jokes as opposed to just laughing? Why make them?
Wow. Shit.
Getting
I never,
profound.
no, I never like thought about, I think making jokes is ultimately like it's a job someone has to do. Because have you ever like been in a social group and the group is just like it's disparate elements, like there's maybe conversation but there's nothing like really truly bring the best thing I can think of is like if you bring your two friend groups together and it's like the two separate groups. Like I feel like comedy is like making jokes is the like mediating force that invites everyone to like come together and laugh with each other, and like also it's an laughing and finding humor and stuff is an overwhelmingly positive feeling, so it like invites people to also like you, which is why I think a lot of people do comedy, is because it feels good for people to like support you. But then I think it's a job someone has to do, and then it just also ended up being a job that I like doing.
Yeah. And so, okay, you took on this very crucial role, and have you found that it makes social gatherings or easier for you? Are you the life of the party is what I'm asking.
It is 100% because I don't feel like I really found my footing socially until college, mostly just because like I went to a K through 8 school, so I never really had to meet anyone. And then I went to high school with all the people from the K through 8 school.
Yes.
See, when you never really have to meet anybody, you never really have to try that hard to socialize. And like me and my friends I'd always found them funny, but I never thought about myself as a funny person until I got to college. And I feel like I've forgotten what the question was. My bad.
No. This is perfect. And then, how did you find out that you yourself were funny?
I think it was like it's like a reverse process almost, wherein I always gravitated towards the people I found most funny, and like the people who made me laugh the most. And I just like kept gravitating towards those people, until I found out that like then I talked to people who weren't in my close circle or people I didn't know very well, and that made me realize that like I too was funny, and that was what was bringing me and all the people closest to me like initially together, was like a shared sense of humor and shared sense of comedy.
And how would you describe your sense of comedy?
That is a great question, and I was actually thinking about that like the other day because, as I mentioned, I have my own show, and it is largely me talking to myself, and I left being like, so what does that really mean for me in terms of like comedy? I have a very like just absurd and surreal sense of humor. I like when things don't make sense. I don't think things have to make sense. I like situations that are just not of this world. which I think at times has been almost like both something good and then also something bad because people have told me I'm weird before to my face, which is very bold.
Would you ever get one of those shirts that says "Weird is the new cool"?
Honestly, I feel like if it was like a nice fitted tee, like a black t-shirt with the white lettered print on it, that could be a kind of a fab moment that I would really enjoy wearing.
You know, my mom recently gave me a shirt. It's, fitted t-shirt, black, white lettering, and it says "We're hungry" on it.
Wait, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
I know, and I get a lot of comments on it. Like once when I was really emo, I went to the Getty by myself to like do some introspection and like stroll among the art or whatever and like sigh and like journal or whatever. I don't know.
Like look out the big windows and go,
like
whoa.
Like that. And the security guy in the gallery came up to me and he starts listing off places to eat nearby. He's like, okay, so there's a cafe downstairs, but that might be closed. It is Monday. So there is also the restaurant that is to the entrance. And I'm like, thank you, sir. Thanks for telling me. Why are you telling me? It's like, your shirt. It's like, okay. So, yeah.
That is fantastic. Like, I never would have expected that something would have come to fruition from a t-shirt.
It's such a random shirt, too.
Wait, yeah. Oh, wait, I'm interested, not to turn the interviewer question back at you, but what would you say your sense of humor is? What would, like, that be? I did read this on your application when you applied, but I forgot the answer.
Shoot, that's right.
Wait, yeah.
I forgot you're the pledge leader. Okay. I don't remember what I wrote. I think I said something like bull crap that was about, like, community. Which is probably a lie, and I apologize for that,
Hey,
it weighs heavily on my soul. Yeah, it did. You know what? Whatever gets you there. I think my humor is, I really resonated with what you said about mediation and like bringing all the points together.
Yes.
I found that a lot of people do have similar types of humor to you or the people that I surround myself with, and it's super absurd and it's so funny. And I'm someone who likes to like circle back and tie things back in. So, for example, with improv, sometimes it'll get crazy.
Yeah.
Well, let me give you context. So my friends and I, what we'll do every Tuesday night is we will get on a call and just like make up crazy stories. Oh wait, do you know the book When You Give a Mouse a Cookie?
Yes. Yeah.
You know what? Let's play this game.
Okay.
And I'll demonstrate. Okay. When you give a mouse a cookie, she might ask for a glass of milk. And then you say, if you give the mouse a glass of milk, she might ask for a.
Oh God, my mind immediately blank. If you give the mouse a glass of milk, she might ask for a hat. If you give
the mouse a hat, she might get an inflated ego. No, okay, wait, I take that back. If you give if you give the mouse a hat, she might start writing poetry.
If the mouse starts writing poetry, she might get famous on Substack.
If the mouse gets famous on Substack, she might run into another very famous literary intellect from Zimbabwe.
Wow. And if the mouse runs into another literary intellect who is from Zimbabwe, she might plan her spring break there for a writer's retreat.
If the mouse goes to Zimbabwe for a writer's retreat, she might stumble upon something about this booth. It always like gets me to blank out. Okay, she might start appreciating beaded jewelry?
I really like that.
Can we up the unhingedness a little bit?
Wait, yeah.
Okay, this is level 2.
Level 2? Oh, God. I don't know if this is unhinged, but we'll see. If the mouse gets into beaded jewelry, she might find herself taking lots and lots of ayahuasca on her new journey.
And if the mouse really gets into ayahuasca, she might accidentally end up involving herself with ashwagandha.
What does ashwagandha do? I'm not even sure.
It's like, I don't know. I watch a lot of those drug simulation videos on YouTube.
God.
And as YouTube comments have described it, it's like a mix between DMT and like craziness.
Not to stray from the scenario, but I have a friend who accidentally did DMT.
How do you accidentally do DMT?
Well, see, this is a question that I posed to her, and it's because they took shroom chocolate that was later revealed to them through someone taking way too much that it was, in fact, DMT.
Ooh.
Not something I would want to do.
Mm-mm. That's unwise.
Unwise. I hope the mouse doesn't do that. I genuinely cannot figure out what the mouse is going to do next. I'm sorry for failing on this
Hey,
front.
that's okay. That's just a little demonstration of the game.
Yeah.
And so, my sense of humor is definitely like bringing it all back together. Like at one point, the mouse, at one Tuesday evening, the mouse was the close second in charge of a Chicago gang.
Period.
And had a crippling addiction to what's it called? It's when you like cat o' nine tails yourself.
Self-flagellation.
Self-flagellation, yeah, in the name of Christ.
In the name of Christ.
While pushing drugs.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it gets pretty crazy. That's one of my favorite games, and that's my long-winded answer to your question.
Wait. Did you do theater or comedy work in high school?
You know, I thought theater kids were so weird in high school.
I did as well. And now, like, half the people in our department, if not more, are theater majors directly. And I've really had to bite my tongue on that opinion because I go, you guys are actually pretty cool. I thought everyone was weird.
Yeah, I also had that experience.
There was one theater kid in my high school who, at separate times, both told everyone they were pregnant and they had cancer.
What?
Yeah.
Was that like for a bit or?
I think it was for attention, but then it was like, I think they tried cancer after the baby because there was more than one girl at my high school who was pregnant while in high school. So I don't think it was getting enough attention. So they had to up the ante and was like, you know what, leukemia. Like...
That's crazy. Did she ever commit to the bit, like shave head and everything?
No. I have heard of people doing that. She did not go that far, probably because nobody cared.
Wow, so even after her cancer diagnosis, she wasn't...
People weren't... No, she didn't go mainstream with that, unfortunately.
That's so unfortunate.
It is.
Wow. Did you ever do something crazy for attention?
Did I... No, I, as a kid, like, really hated attention. Oh my God, it's so corny. But, like, did you ever watch Teen Titans or Teen Titans Go?
I watched Teen Titans Go.
My idol was Raven.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
I loved her. I wanted to be like her. I was like, she has the coolest powers. She's quiet. She's a baddie. Like, that was, like, what I wanted to be, like, as a kid. Like, someone with mysterious powers and, like... Yeah. Very like emo. I don't really know why. And I also always wanted to be an alien. Like I used to love Star Wars. Always wanted to be a like alien with powers, but not the center of attention.
Yeah, like quiet. Like shh. Yeah.
Do you like the
overpowered? Yes.
Yeah. Do you like the attention?
You know, I kind of like attention, but I also like being low-key attention. Yes. You know, like the quiet spotlight.
Yes.
Like flipping my hair and like, yeah.
And like,
that's
oh, everyone is looking at me, but
Yeah,
it's not
exactly.
because I asked for it. It's
Yes.
just because they're, yeah. I do think there's a
Precisely.
distinction between the people who like really ask for it and then the people who just receive it naturally.
So I'm working on the receiving part.
Working on,
That's part of what I'm doing stand up is to do that. I want to check really quick if this is like, no,
no, you just wanted to uplift the student business voices.
kind of. I was actually listening to an NPR thing with my mom,
Mm.
and she's like, so what are you going to do with your radio show? I was like, I don't know, Mom. And she's like, well, why don't you do whatever's on NPR right now? And I was listening to it, and it was like Beyonce's manager was talking to this woman who is opening a business where you get twin clothes. You and your dog wear the same clothes, like
Oh,
twin
that's-
outfits.
Oh.
Which I was like, I feel like Beyonce's manager has better things to do than talk to this woman.
Like probably managing Beyonce.
Oh, it was like a former manager.
Yeah.
But still,
Still.
a little bit above twin dog.
A little
maybe.
bit, maybe twinned human clothing. Like, I feel like,
Yeah.
but twin dog, I wouldn't want to match with my dog because I
No.
think my dog would not have the same style as
Yeah.
me. But his
Also,
personality. Yeah.
What if your dog outstyles you? Wears it better than
I
you?
would be so mad because can you imagine like for all the clothing in my mind is like vests and boots for
Yeah.
some reason. And can you imagine wearing like a cute vest and like boots? It's winter, you're walking your dog, you're feeling it. All everyone says, "Oh my God, your dog's outfit is so cute, so cute." I think I would actually get mad, and
Yeah.
then I'd get mad at the dog too.
Yeah, and then you just like unleash the
And then
dog and throw it away.
I'm like, you know what? Go live with them.
Yeah. Fine, you don't love me then?
Since they seem to like you so much.
Wait, you have a dog?
My family got a dog when I was 2 years into college, so I.
It's
my
like
God.
a step sibling that you never got
Wait,
close to.
this is gonna sound really cold-hearted, but then I'll explain why. Me and that dog do not fuck with each other. He is like, I go home. It's like if my parents have a house guest that I didn't know they invited, because he only likes my dad. He doesn't care about the rest, any of
Not
the rest
even
of
the
us.
mom?
No, my mom and I will be home. Our dog will sit in front of the door waiting until my dad comes home.
It's really fucked up.
So I'm not like, he and I, we're on the ropes right now.
Yeah.
It's not, I don't think it's going to work out either.
Is it kind of like when you walk down the hall, you kind of go like, oh, hey.
Yeah, one time I've gone to pet him before and he goes, "Ooh,
Ooh.
ooh," and I go, "Ooh, attitude issues."
What type of dog is this guy?
Golden Retriever.
What?
Yep,
Are you kidding me?
dead serious.
Those guys are so nice.
You would think.
they're
You would really think. He's
sneaky.
defying expectations on so many levels.
Oh, that's really fucked up.
But yeah, I do have a cat that I picked, and she is
Yeah.
much friendlier than the dog that I did not pick. So
type
I
of
would like to
cat?
take 100% credit for that on air right now. And I hope my
Yes.
parents are listening.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Do you have pets?
I have a cat.
Meow.
Yeah, well, he actually makes really weird noises. He doesn't meow. He
Really?
squeaks. He
That's
goes like,
awesome.
like that.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm thinking of adding that into the sound gallery.
That would be. Have you played with any of the sound?
I
things?
tried to do the fart one once, or like the vape. I did the
Yeah.
vape once.
Oh, I loaded that one on there.
Really? I
Yeah.
love the vape.
I
Wait, let
used
me
to
see.
do really elaborate sound sets for my
What?
show until I realized like it was.
Okay. I
Wait, we're gonna have to turn
want vape.
Rivendell up.
Oh right. Vape.
Vape. Where's vape? Vape.
Vape.
Vape. Vape.
Vape.
Vape. Do you vape?
You know, I try not to. I used to co-parent a vape with my good friend Isha
Mm.
because we didn't want lung cancer, and we were like,
Yeah.
if we co-parent it, then
Yeah.
a bad path.
we,
Oh, this is so annoying. I'll just imitate one. Ready?
fire.
Do you want to? Oh, that's so good. Because my dad was a big smoker, had
Yeah.
some health repercussions from that, and then he like sat me down when I was 13, and he was like, "It's
Right
that
age.
age where you're gonna start smoking cigarettes." And I was 13.
And you're like, you know what? Now that you're giving me ideas,
I mean,
like,
that's kind of what happened, and so, but I like not doing it anymore.
Because you grew up in SF, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's fuck shit to do in SF except for smoke cigarettes and like hike.
I will say everyone I know who came out of SF, like their high school stories are like tweakalicious. It's very like, oh, we were drinking in my friend's garage, blah, blah, blah. We were also all 14. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Bay Area, I think, has one of the highest like drug use
Yes.
per capitas. Oh, vape.
Vape.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, you just have to hit vape.
Oh.
It's already turned up.
Oh. Hello.
Wait, that one's edited down. I think.
Oh, I see. Okay. Is this?
What is going on this your day?
Oh, here, I'm gonna play from here. There we go.
Hey. That sweet, sweet vape.
Oh my god. Oh my god, nice.
Think of people who, when they're smoking weed, if someone in the circle coughs, they make fun of them.
I don't like that because we all got to start somewhere.
I agree.
So I actually have a big pickle with it, or not a big. I have a bone to pick. That's the word.
I did sit here and think big pickle is right. Like I have a big pickle with this.
Yes.
Like that sounds good.
I have a pickle with this.
I have a pickle with
A
this.
dill pickle with this.
Oh.
Okay, first joint I ever smoked was out Outside Lands. How San Francisco is
Okay.
that?
Okay, that is very wow.
My stepbrother passes me the joint. Says, "May the great ganja god be with you," or something like that. I don't know, something corny. And I hold it and then I drop it.
Of course, naturally.
Naturally, it's a rite of passage. And he
Yes.
goes, "Ooh, rookie!" Let's see if there's like a.
I'm sure I think there's an air horn. Why are some of them red?
Wait, let me repeat that once I find this. Evil.
Guys, what do you do when computers try to fight you?
Yeah, what? I think you fight back. You just.
I think you fight back.
Okay, I don't want that song.
I have never punched a TV nor a computer.
Have you ever punched a wall?
No. I was always afraid of physical violence.
Yeah, I was scared of bruising my knuckles.
I was like I was never really a fighter.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. If you couldn't tell by the way my life has played out.
Okay, let me tell the punchline on that story again. He said, "Ooh, rookie." That wasn't great. Okay, anyway, but you get the moral. And it's like, come on, man. Come on. Have some sympathy.
Have some respect for the people who have come before you. Wait,
Yeah.
that makes no sense in that context, but I just started saying it.
No, and that's true. And that's powerful, and that's good.
Do you have a favorite comedian? Or like, when you do stand-up, is there someone who you're like, I want to embody them?
Okay, so if I said this 3 years ago, I would be canceled. But Louis C.K.
Really? Wow.
But I think I'm okay to say that again now that...
Are you inspired by him backstage too?
Yeah, no. All front stage. Oh my God. I feel that I'm allowed to say that now, and it's safe for me to say that now that we have the current administration, and I feel like it's acceptable to like expose yourself to women again.
You're relying on like the reversal of woke to
Yes.
like not. Well, also I feel like you can be inspired by someone artistically without like being inspired by their
separation
life.
of art and the artist.
Yeah. Like so
True.
many people are inspired by Dave Chappelle, and Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle currently is the #1 transgender American hater in the
Yeah.
world. Like,
True.
which is really bizarre. So what about Mr. CK?
Okay, his
CPK.
most famous sketch is the one about the peanut allergies.
I'm not very familiar with any
Like the specific sketch.
any of his work.
So I'll describe the basic premise of it. He's talking about how he has these thoughts, and they're socially acceptable thoughts, but then he has these other, like, dark thoughts.
Oh, we know.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. CK,
Thank you.
for living your truth, right? And, well, maybe not thank you, but thank you for being accurate, I guess. Accurate portrayal of the artist. Okay. He gives the audience an example where he's like, for example, of course, peanuts should be kept away from kids who have nut allergies. Of course, we should keep them away.
God.
Of course, we should, make sure that there's absolutely no contact. It's a terrible, terrible affliction. But if you die when you touch a nut, maybe you should die. It's so good. Like the setup and the punchline and the delivery, it's so good. Like it always makes me laugh. That's like.
Do you revisit it and watch
it? I watched it on the bus ride home when I was coming back from the comedy club that didn't let me in.
Yeah, you're like, nothing in there would have compared to this. Fuck. Fuck.
While I had a window to the bus, or a hand to the bus window.
People peeing again.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have a comedy?
I have the two that comes to mind is they're actually two podcasters. Their names are Macy Rodman and Theta Hamill from the podcast is called Nympho Wars.
I think I've heard of it.
And it actually is like directly inspired my radio show because it's very funny. It's a lot of like very absurd scenarios. A lot of Macy Rodman doing different impressions, but like artistically as well. Because in one episode, Theta is talking about how, like podcasts and like this kind of stuff is different than other forms of comedy because you only have to worry about one plane of perception and that's sound.
Yeah.
And so then you can like really push the boundaries of like what the audience is going to imagine and accept because they don't have to see two people to have two characters. Like they can accept so much more with so little. And I thought that was really cool and like really helped me decide the direction I was going to go in for my shows. And then also they're just like, I used to listen to them all the time, freshman and sophomore year of college. And I think that was like what awoke me to like the potentials of like what you could do other than very, I guess what like mainstream comedy is, where it's like not bad to like get up on stage and have the like stand-up comedian be like the focal point and then it's jokes told in a pretty typical way. That's like what the most popular ones is. Very funny still, but it like expanded what I thought could be done with like comedy and then like how far you could go, like, and also they're very intellectual and like how you can mix intellectualism and then how it can also transform into comedy. So those are my two biggest inspirations and like always make me laugh. I listen to them a lot because I'm also from NorCal, but not from the Bay Area. Driving to and from, I listen to the episodes a lot. But sometimes it's bad because I'll be laughing really hard and like like close my eyes or like be like shaking because I'm a very involved laugher, and then I'm like, I am on the road. Yeah.
California native dies in 17 car pile
on the 5. Listening to Nympho Wars.
Do you think you could get away with suing them if that happened? Would you want to sue them if that happened?
I don't think I would want to sue them. I would just politely ask that they start releasing free episodes again because right now everything is behind a Patreon paywall.
No.
Which is honestly $5 a month. And something about that I have just not purchased yet. I should.
Yeah.
I probably will.
But it's just one of those things. Even if the paywall's 2 cents, it's like the fact like, that there is a paywall.
It's like I have to go on Patreon.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Patreon is like one step away from like OnlyFans. It just feels like a perverted app. I don't know how to explain it, but anytime I've logged onto Patreon, I'm like, I'm not supposed to do this in public.
It's like admitting that to a deep secret.
It's
do you
like,
have the protective screen?
No, I should though, because I'm for the listeners, I'm a very tall individual. Where I hold my phone for a lot of people is right, their heads right, seeing the phone. And so like people just look, and it's not like a bad thing, but I'm like, don't look at my phone. Some of my friends are addicted to looking at my phone when I'm on it.
How does that make you feel?
Well, it makes me feel like I need to get a privacy screen.
Yeah.
Do you have a privacy screen?
No, my screen actually cracked.
Oh.
And this is a new phone.
I feel like that's the inauguration of a new phone.
Yeah. But it's like pretty badly cracked.
Oh.
I'll show you.
Like when you scroll, does your finger, like, can you hear the glass
like-
crackling?
I can feel the microplastics going
Yeah.
to my fingertip.
Is it plastic or is it glass?
I think it's plastic.
There's no
Well, because I have a
way.
protector on it.
So it cracked the protector
Yeah.
and the screen?
Well, just the protector, but the protector is one of the ones that is like taped on, like glued on.
Right.
So it'd take
An
be a bitch
expert.
to fix it, yeah.
When did you do stand up for the first time?
Last Friday.
Last Friday. Whoa, holy shit. Where was it?
LA School of Comedy.
Hey. Shout out.
Shout out.
How was the experience? What would you rate it out of 10?
It was maybe like a 8 because the MC, she just snapped to get my attention. I was sitting in the front row because I love to be heckled. She snapped, and next thing I know, she was like, Lily Hayes up on the stage. I was like, oh, fuck. And because I hadn't prepared anything. So, but I knew that there was a possibility that she would make me get up on the stage. So over a B-plate dinner, a nutritious B-plate dinner, I had a conversation with my buddy about what I might talk about if I went up.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, tell him about that date you went on with that weird kid. And so I was like, okay. And I just stood up and told a story. I didn't include any punchlines or anything.
Yeah.
It was just a ridiculous situation, and so I got some laughs.
Nice.
Yeah. And yeah, it was good. But I've been writing jokes for a very long time now. I've just never had the chance to actually get up and perform.
Are they in like a physical like journal?
Yeah, I have a little journal.
You got to go up on stage with the journal and flip through and be like, where should I start? Where should I start? Like, wait,
this material. I use this
what do you guys want to hear tonight? How are you feeling? LA.
Yeah.
Michelle. Shout out.
Shout out.
Oh.
Wasn't she a former laugher, former comedy member?
Well, pretty much she still is in my heart. It just happens that she never formally joined. We just added her to the group chat because she's always there during meetings, and now she's the programming manager. But I like to say she's the first programming manager to be a member of comedy.
Aww.
Because then that like makes us, more inclusive.
Can we get a time check?
Time check?
Time check.
42.
Oh, okay, because here's what I wanted to do with you is I think I had one more question.
Awesome.
See? Physical media.
I love that.
This is going in a museum one day.
Oh, it's going to be like Lily's first. What is your rebrand show name? Do you know?
Well, I had 2 ideas. What's so funny or laugh about it? What has more of a kick?
I feel like what's so funny is almost accusative, and laugh about it is more like involved. It's like, hey, we can laugh about it.
Yeah.
It's more of, I guess it just depends on what you want, like, because some people really thrive in that accusative, aggressive comedy space. But I don't know if I see that for you.
Mm-hmm. I'm still brainstorming. I literally came up with this while I was in the financial aid office.
Great place to be.
It's really got the creative.
Really stimulating.
Yes.
FAFSA.
They were playing Imagine Dragons.
What song? Radioactive?
No. It was a young gun with a quick.
Oh, they're pulling deep from the archives.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
That's crazy.
They were going very niche Imagine Dragons. And so that was, very stimulating. And so still work in progress. Maybe it'll come to me in a dream.
I do laugh about it a lot because I feel like,
Ha, ha, ha.
And if you're interviewing comedians, like, they're going to laugh about it.
I hope they do.
They will. Trust.
Okay, last question. Okay, never mind. They were all kind of answered. Okay, so for today's show,
yay!
You will help me write questions for future comedians to answer, which is very similar to what we were doing yesterday with the blind dating show.
Yes.
Do you even like me?
Shout out. Tune into that one yesterday.
Tuesday, 5 to 6 with UCLA comedy.
Yeah.
Radio comedy.
So what are the questions you have right now? I think you've asked me them. It's like
like
not I think I know. But yes.
The like sober
sober.
So tell me about that.
Tell me about that.
How'd that make you feel? And then I was gonna maybe ask like I don't know, what were the questions that you asked when you were hiring people into the comedy department?
The questions that I think are most productive for like talking to people about comedy is to like treat it as like a skilled practice instead of just like a phenomenon that pops into air. Because I feel like a lot of people have that view of comedy where it's just like people who are funny are born funny and they live funny and they die funny. And it's like, no, a lot of people like to get really funny, it takes a lot of practice. So I think,
Trial and error for sure.
yeah, it's like asking about like, I think, did you ask that? Like, when was the first time they felt they were funny?
Yeah.
I feel like that is a good one because that's also very, I think, telling of like when, almost like when a new kind of consciousness is gained.
A new insight into your identity and how you see yourself.
Yeah. Like when, I think it's always great, especially as if you're interviewing people in the local LA scene to ask and like to raise awareness for the other performers and be like, what comedian that is currently performing inspires them. Plus, that's a nice way for people to be able to give their kudos.
Yeah. That's actually, yeah. That's
and also for you to find people to interview. That's like the hack is, plus two, then they can like shout out their friends.
True that.
Would you date another comedian?
Ooh. Okay. Do you want to embody / find inspiring? Would you date another comedian?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Every single guy I have liked has been in large part because I think he is funny.
Yeah.
Which, you know, sometimes they don't have many other great qualities other than that. But I might, I'll keep you around for a little bit because you're funny.
Yeah.
But
for the story.
Do you feel like people get intimidated by people who are really funny? That's a question both for you and just for life, I guess.
Yeah. Intimidation. Well, my answer to that would be, for some reason, people are very intimidated by me.
Really?
Maybe it's just because I'm a first year, and so a lot of the kids that I'm interacting with are still high schoolers that are just adjusting to their new setting.
Yeah.
Whereas I've been in a college scene for a long time. I graduated high school early. And
really?
Yeah.
Wait,
I wanted
that's
to get
crazy.
The fuck out of high school. I hated
when did you graduate high school?
I was able to get out of high school the end of junior year.
Whoa.
And so all of last year, I was just friggin' around.
Wait, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I got acclimated to the
like,
comedy scene.
Oh,
Not
nice.
comedy scene. Well, yes, the comedy scene, but college scene is what I meant to say. And like talking to people in class, going to these weird college parties that were at someone's house while their parents were home. Weird parties. I'm glad that I'm not at that community college anymore.
So you went straight from high school to community college?
Yes.
Are you technically a transfer?
I'm technically a second year transfer.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah, because I didn't have enough credits to actually do the transfer.
Yeah.
But I just wanted out of College of Marin. Sorry, love you, Kempfield, but you kind of suck. So I had enough credits where I can just graduate early.
Yeah, that's cool. Nice.
Yeah. So to answer your question, yes, I think I intimidate people because I'm much more comfortable. Yeah,
I would say that my friends and I got a lot of the same thing where like I did not have that same experience, but like I met people very quickly in college who I like became super close with, and then we're very all into the same things and going out and doing stuff. And whenever we'd meet people as first years, they'd always think we were older just because like we were talking to new people and not like, I feel like most first years look scared. I don't think you look scared. And they're like looking around like unsure. And it's just, I didn't realize how easy it was to tell that people do that until I was like a fourth year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thought of another question.
Oh.
Do you feel like you're playing a character when you're performing?
I definitely put on a character.
Really?
Like Sacha Baron Cohen's another. I'm gonna get.
You're pulling in these anti-woke archives.
Seriously. Hashtag me too. Hashtag
IDGAF.
IDGAF.
But it's almost subversive when you do it because I feel like a lot of the reasons they were able to do what they do as men is because they're men.
And a lot of them are they joked at the expense of others, and that's not what I'm about. I'm about, what's that guy, Jay Morgan? Do you know the guy? He does like auto-tune crowd work.
No, I don't know.
He's so funny. He has these massive, like he packs these auditoriums, and then there's like a band on stage like playing like synthy music, and he goes around with a mic, and he's just like, hey, and it's auto-tuned, and then he like points the mic in someone's face, and they're like, hey, and he's like, say la-di-da-di-da, but it's all like an auto-tune, and he just like goes around and heckles people, but it's all very respectful.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to think. Like, he tries to set up people in the audience, or he's like,
ooh,
are you guys a couple? And they're like, no,
that's
this
awesome.
is my dad. But it's all auto-tune. It's so funny. But that's what I'm trying to do, is like involving people and kind of putting on a character, but being respectable.
I feel like another question you could ask is, how do you like the audience to be involved in your work?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you put on a character. I want to hear about your character.
I definitely do, because my DJ name is DJ Cosmetic Procedure, and in that's the one that like has my normal voice, but it's funny because I like always play the straight man to my characters.
Yeah.
Like it'll be there in the absurd situations, they're doing this crazy stuff, and I'm always kind of baffled, unsure of how I got there, like interested in what's going on, and I feel like it's definitely a character. The comedian Kate Berlant she's very smart, and she does like I read an interview from her where people are always like, oh, you know, they always laud comedians for being real, for getting real, and she's like, for me, every single part of comedy is a performance. She's like, if I cry on stage, that's a performance I'm doing to get a response from the audience.
Yeah.
And I thought that was almost really cool because I think currently in the current moment, just, oh my God, I'm going to do a wide sweeping generalization. There's a huge move towards like authenticity as the way we understand celebrities and performers just in general, where we want them to be nice. We want them to be respectable. Whereas in the past, like Joan Crawford was not nice. Everyone knew it. Mae West was not nice. Elizabeth Taylor, not necessarily nice. But they were good at what they did.
Yeah.
And so I think the demanding people be more authentic instead of putting on a character is not conducive towards getting good work necessarily.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah.
My high school boyfriend's dad was an architect, and he built a house for Lily Tomlin.
Wow.
And apparently Lily Tomlin's a bitch.
I mean, who is surprised? If you have money for however 60 odd years, I'd probably turn into a monster too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I feel like
I think I could riff off of that. Like, if you got famous, would you be an asshole?
Wait, yeah. Or even like, what level of fame do you want to be at? Because there's some like people I follow online who are very much like there's the term gay famous, where you're only known if you go out in West Hollywood, San Francisco, or New York, pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's like some people are very comfortable with that, and some people want to be the Beyoncés, where you go to Target and you get paparazzi'd and your car can't leave, which doesn't sound fun to me. But there was a period of time where I was actively pursuing TikTok fame.
Really?
Yes.
How far did you get?
Not far at all, because I got tired of the surveillance state of it all.
Yeah.
And I was like, I actually don't think the people need to hear. And also the way to get famous on TikTok is say inflammatory things.
Yeah, that's true.
And I was like I was not feeling that vibe.
Okay. One last question before we start to wind down. What was the most inflammatory thing that you said?
The most inflammatory thing, I said a lot of negative things about people's boyfriends, just in general. I would say a lot of
celebrities or boyfriends in
just
general?
Just boyfriends in general. I disparage men a lot. I disparage dogs a substantial amount.
Because of your experience with the retriever? Not
even that, because I saw a dog licking beer off of a table at a restaurant, and I actually it stuck with me. Mm-hmm. But other than that, that was the problem. I was trying to toe the middle too much, because I didn't want to aggrandize my own beliefs to get TikTok fame, and really just over like, I wanted to stay true to myself.
Yeah.
Which is, at the end of the day, corny. We should all be fame mongers and just trying to get as much
Yeah.
as we can.
Yeah. Your expression that you used, toe the middle, made me think of camel toe. Just to
And I
put it
also
out there.
think it's toe the middle is not a phrase. It's like I can't think of what it is. This is the pickle situation over again.
Oh, this is a
Toe
real
the pickle,
Toe the
like
pickle. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, thank you. These are really, really good questions.
I'm glad. I'm glad I could help.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for having me on. I love being on air and I love talking.
You love hearing
And
your
I really
voice.
enjoyed getting to know more about you and your comedy.
Yeah. Hey, right back
Yes.
at you.
Thank you.
Let me play a good sound before.
What good sounds do we have on there? There is the soundboard also for the listeners. Who's next after you?
Oh yeah.
Oh God, I can't read.
Oh Jesus, me neither. Okay, let's see.
Two blinds.
It's Wednesday. It's 5 p.m. And it is last call with DJ Schmizza and DJ McGraw. McGraw. Okay, yeah, last call with DJ Schmizza and DJ McGraw. Let's try to get the soundboard working. Okay. Yeah, so DJ Lazulily and Ryan out. Woo!
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Here. Oh, this is weird.
What the fuck?
Fish heads, eat them up, yum. Fish heads,